Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Okay, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the Bomb Pop force be caught or killed, the head of Ixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying.
Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said.
You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. Welcome to Cherry Rants. I am Cherry Bomb Pop. Today we are going to be discussing clowns. Are they evil or not? We're also going to be discussing pink tax, why women have to pay more for specific things versus what men would pay if for the same damn thing. Also, we're going to be talking about makeup, a lot about makeup. Wow, so much about makeup. And while I'm talking about that, I'm going to bring up a couple of my besties. I'm going to bring up Vix and Little Paul.
Hello.
And I've also got Elsie with us today.
Hey. Hey.
Let me click over to the comments so I can actually see what you fuckers are saying. What up, fuckers?
Dakota.
Dakota made it. Hi, Chrissy.
Look at that.
Hi, Dane. Hi, Myrtle. I see everybody's off of Animal Crossing.
I can tell you why clowns are evil.
Please do.
Clowns are evil because they represent death.
I don't think death is evil, though.
I know. But that's usually why people are scared of them, because most people are scared of death. Not everyone. Not all of us. Some of us have different beliefs, but
yeah, like
a lot of people.
Abducted by one when I was a kid. That's kind of why I hate clowns.
But when clowns were first, Marcel Marceau, if you did not know, Marcel Marceau is the original clown. He is French. He's the original clown. And what happens, original clowns did not speak. The minute the white paint went on, that was the shroud of death. They were dead. And they reanimate by adding the color.
Okay. They're just creepy.
So
I just don't like
that's... I learned that in the theater when I was in the theater.
I think
after I broke a clown's arm.
A lot of it probably did start with Poltergeist because of the clown toy that they had in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, clowns were are also, when they were brought up into the things like the circus and the rodeo and stuff, which was before they had their quote unquote horror presence.
Yeah.
They were safety. That's what they were used for.
Yeah,
safety.
rodeo clowns definitely are used for safety.
And circus clowns are the same, actually. They're there in case anything gets out of hand. They're there to entertain and be silly, but they're also there if one of the wild animals gets out of hand.
Like the government.
Yes. Clowns, all of them. But if you take something like this, is one of the things I talk about when I talk about Stephen King. I'm not big into Stephen King, and the reason is he writes at a 6th grade level, and it kind of bores me sometimes. But his ideas are amazing because he takes very normal, everyday, safe things and turns them on end to make them evil.
There was a Stephen King book that got turned into a movie. It's called Monkey Shines.
Yep.
Fucking hate that movie. Can't stand spider monkeys now. Fuck them. Fuck them.
But it does come up to what people perceive.
And the minute clown music from the circus is actually from Roman gladiator days.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
So is a hamburger.
I can see that.
Only there's usually pine nuts in theirs.
I just found out I could eat those and don't starve together.
Pine nuts?
Yeah.
You didn't know you could eat those?
No, welcome to my world. I'm
Oh,
fucking oblivious to
sorry.
a lot of shit.
My character only eats meat, so you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm throwing stuff at you guys all the time. Here, take this. I don't need it.
Okay. Vixie, there's beefalo. Here, take this monster meat.
Yay! So, anyways, I hate clowns.
Yeah, me too.
I broke a clown's arm when I was 4. I think.
Now, here's the
I was
funny
4 or
thing.
5.
This is more of a discussion about clowns than I really wanted to fucking have.
There we go. We can be done now.
Yeah, about clowns.
I'm good with it.
Oh, so about
No.
pink tax, guys. How do we feel about pink tax? Is it
Pink
justified?
tax
Is it not?
It is not justified. It is scam by marketing. Because women, I love you all, but I did not get the shopping gene. And I don't know how y'all spend $200 on a pair of shoes. Unless they're knee-high Doc Martens, they're 20-high Doc Martens that have a lifetime warranty. Why are you paying $200 for a pair of shoes?
Okay, now here's the thing: is I could spend $200 on a pair of shoes. Okay, I do have the shopping gene. I just don't like people saying that. But the thing is it's on specific kinds of shoes. I cannot spend money on heels. Okay, yes, I can walk in.
Right.
I don't want to
Jimmy
be in that
Choos.
much pain.
Jimmy Choos are gonna
Jimmy
cost you a
Choos?
good $200.
Louboutins. Yes.
Louboutin?
Yeah, if not more. If not more. And the thing is
Oh, yeah.
I get it. They're fashion. They're a name that you're paying for. However, and they're a design that you're paying for. I don't want to be in that much pain. Okay. Sorry. Not that. I would rather. I will spend $200 on a pair of boots. No problem. Legit.
I do have a pair of $200 boots, but they're my Docs, and I've had them for 20 some odd years.
Mhm.
And Doc Marten
See?
Company has actually
Justin, there
shipped
is a
me the
shame, Ryan.
shoelaces for free.
Like legit. I don't know how much. Okay, this is coming from the man who we have to buy boots for 3 times a year. Okay. I buy one pair of boots every couple of years because I've only bought 2
You
pairs
guys
of
should
boots.
just buy Docs.
Well, honey, they don't
have a
sell
lifetime
dogs
warranty.
at the Western wear store, okay?
No, you have to order them from England now.
Uh-huh.
You can't even buy them you can't even buy them in the mall anymore. You have to order them from England.
Yeah.
Baby Nunu.
You paid $70 for a pair of Chucks? I mean, I've paid $70 for a pair of Chucks.
I don't think I paid more than 20 for a pair of Chucks. I find them at places like Ross when
I
I
either
buy
order
them.
them directly from Converse, or I find a Converse outlet, or I go to like, babe, what's the name of that place that we go to in the mall?
Target has them.
Famous Footwear, something like that.
Famous
I don't
Footwear.
fucking know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Famous
if that's
Footwear.
the actual store, but that's a store. But I don't wear shoes often. Okay, I bought a pair of Nikes 3 years ago. They still look fucking brand new. I've only worn them like maybe for 6 months.
Oh, I'll kill my tennis shoes before I kill anything else.
Yeah, but I'm usually barefooted or in flip flops. So, Journeys.
Oh,
not
Journeys. That's where you used to be able.
No,
Journeys
no.
is where you used to be able to get Docs too, but you
Yeah.
can't anymore.
Yeah, you spend a lot on shoes, but you wear.
Oh, do they
and
still
have
sell them,
brace.
Selena? Most malls here don't sell them anymore. But the thing about Docs is you can get it has a lifetime warranty.
Mhm.
So all you have to do is email the company and
Right.
I said I need shoelaces. I can't find shoelaces for my 20 eyes. You know,
Right.
even they sent me 4 pairs of shoelaces, stickers, bumper stickers, keychains, all kinds of stuff. They sent me like a box of stuff for free.
Okay, well, apparently you cannot get them in Florida. Apparently you can get them all over the rest of the
Nope.
U.S.
Our Journeys doesn't have them anymore.
Matter of fact, you know what?
assholes.
You can still get Docs here. You can get them at Journeys,
You
and there's
can-
another store in our mall in Salina that still carries Docs.
Probably
It's that
Probably
Pop
Florida
store
thing,
lesson
then.
that we went to. That when we were first looking for
you
meta
can get them
parcels,
on
and they
Amazon
said
too.
that they could order them, but we never went back to that store. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that females pay more money for: clothing, shoes.
I started buying men's T-shirts because I was ridiculous.
It's cheaper.
Especially when you start getting into plus size clothing. It's like
Mhm.
I am not paying the same exact money for the same non-fitting material that I'm going to have to
Right.
tailor anyway.
I don't understand why there's tax on hygiene products either.
Same reason.
It's
I like Castile soap by Dr. Bonner.
I like Suave because it's cheap.
Suave. I don't like Suave.
I like men's deodorant, so.
I use men's deodorant. Honestly, I do. I use the Old Spice Wolfthorn because it smells like Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't use a lot of men's
Because the
deodorants because there's something. It's probably the aluminum. There's something in it that makes me break out in little red dots. So I use Yemen, which is a body deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant. It's a body deodorant. And if I'm using antiperspirant, the only one I can really use is the Dove Professional.
Oh, so you like the alcohol?
I sweat.
Yeah. Let me tell you this much about a lot of products that you're going to buy in a discount or a.
You spent $65 for a skirt?
Yeah.
You were robbed. You need to go shopping.
Well, another thing
That's
is it also
crazy.
depends on where you're buying your clothes from.
Yeah.
I can't stand the smell of any kind of Axe.
I'm not an Axe fan either. There's Fuji. Old Spice Fuji is what I get, hubby. And it was kind of an accident. We fell on it once. And I actually like the smell.
Justin likes Bear Glove. But he gets with it over on sale, really.
But honestly, I like Dr. Bonner's, either the tangerine orange or peppermint.
So
Those
here's
are
the
the
thing
two I
about, and you will hear cosmetologists across the world tell you this. There are products that you buy at department stores, as far as beauty products, that you should not, because they are actually worse for you than they are good for you. When we tell you that you should probably buy your products from a salon, we're not fucking around. We know what we're talking about, okay? Unless you really want to walk around with wax in your hair that it takes forever to strip the fuck out, and then you wonder why your color won't come out, because you got wax buildup on your fucking head.
Yep.
That's what happens when you use shit like Suave and Dove and I'm guilty of it too, don't get me wrong. But Aussie.
I love their 3-day miracle on my hair. The 3-minute miracle, not 3 days, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's the minute miracles. They have a couple of them, but they're shit products, and we're putting them on ourselves, and then we're wondering why.
I want Graham Webb, but nobody carries it around me anymore.
Matter of fact, Suave and Dove are the two worst hair products to use. Period. Done. End of story. They have more alcohol
silicone
content
and silicone. Oh my
god! They have wax, silicone, and alcohol so built up, and they're shit. It's not even funny. I didn't pay for it because your friend refused to let you, but it was cute, and you got it from Hot Topic. So you were paying from the name from the store that you're buying it for. That's why.
You need somebody to go shopping. I take you shopping.
Only soap I use now is Bourbon from Bath and Body Works. Your Dragon's Blood. Justin likes the Dr. Squatch because they actually do use real natural products.
Like I said, I like Dr. Bonner's. It's time tested. It's a Castile soap. There's nothing in it, but it doesn't even really lather because real soap doesn't.
Right.
The bubbles are an aesthetic, people. It's to make you think it's doing something. It's not real.
What do you use, Elsie? We're getting nosy now.
No, you're good. Mainly Bath and Body Works stuff, like the bourbon and all that. I use a lot of men's products. So whenever it comes to perfume and things like that, other than getting all my stuff off fragrance.com, which is cheap as F if you want to get some cologne or anything like that. I wear a lot of men's. Very...
Biolage is one of my favorites, actually.
Now, is that because of preference, or is it because of the hyperhidrosis?
It's actually because of that and the paint tax. I was tired of paying extra money for girly shit. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I started wearing like CK1 back in the day, and I noticed how less expensive it was than like my womanly perfume. And I just started wearing that and mixing it up, and then all of a sudden,
in high school, I wore Canoe.
I love all that shit, man.
When I was in high school, we wore Stetson. It didn't matter if you were a girl or a boy because, well, I lived in the Southwest and Stetson was the shit.
I was just gonna say, I was in Michigan. We wore Canoe and cool water.
I still wear.
I could afford cool water.
I haven't read a Biolage bottle in a really long time. dragon's blood is made locally. Sweet. You need to find a shampoo for the kid without coconut and natural. Do not use dial soap. Dial soap is bad for you.
Very
Again,
bad.
Dakota, baby formula. This is a big controversy right now politically, but I will say this: yes, baby formula is very expensive, especially the more specialized it gets.
I haven't bought
I
baby
was
formula
buying-
in 20 some odd years. And when I was buying it, it was $13 a fucking canister. That was fucking
Try
outrageous.
$39 a
Fuck
canister.
around.
2 words, 1 finger.
And people are wondering why. And now they have them in special dispensers because it's one of the most stolen products
Yep.
in the
Because
U.S.
people can't afford
You know
it.
why? Because
people
it's
can't afford
needed.
it. Yeah.
That's
Dial soap
ridiculous.
is really bad for you, though. So what would I suggest for soap? I would
Castile.
suggest that you ask the lady that's that way. Past mixing. Because I didn't fuck with esthetician work.
What kind of skin do you have? Dry, oily?
Combination.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of sea salt and Castile soap, or baking soda.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. For me, yes, I do buy the cheap shit because I know what it's gonna do. If you don't know what it's
She's
gonna do,
ready.
and you're
Dry.
just an average normal person, research your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
$40 7 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I do suggest the goat milk soap. I also suggest if you're washing your face with dial soap, my God, you're going to age 20 years, like, immediately.
Unless you're
I
me.
tell Cherry that all the time. I'm like, Cherry, you need to moisturize like hell if you're using that stuff on your face.
Okay,
If
here's
you
the
take your
thing.
makeup off with soap, that's pretty much bad in general. You should be using a oil cleanser.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay,
I got her using coconut oil. We got there.
she did. She finally did. My beauty school instructor about shit when she asked me, "What do you wash your face with?" I said, "I don't. Shampoo does that for me." She says, "Well, what do you
My
clean your face
God.
with?" I said, "I'm glad you're sitting down for this one." I said, "Rubbing alcohol." She said, "What?" Now, here's what she didn't understand. I have combination skin. Okay. So I have dry patches. I have oily patches. I'm more oily than I am dry, though. Okay. I've tried a variety of different kind of soaps. Do not anybody in the fucking comment section do what I do, because I am not saying this is what you need to do.
This is not good.
Don't do what I do. Okay. So my skin, the way that it is, I can wash my face. I can moisturize it. I can do everything to it. And it's still going to be oily the next motherfucking day. Okay? But when I do my makeup, if I strip my face with alcohol, everything like the primers that you use to cover your pores works better for me. Okay? And I understand I could use witch hazel. I looked for it. Ask Justin. We were at the store the other day and I looked down. I said, well, I don't
It's
know
actually
what
getting
witch hazel
harder to find. I don't
It
know
is.
why.
So, don't do what I do, because yes, not only do I put straight alcohol on my face, I also use dial on my face, but I do not have nearly the amount of breakouts of a normal person. And I'm also a picker, so I will sit there and pick at shit on my face.
Yeah, I have to be
consistently.
careful.
Yes, I have an age spot on this side that has grown tremendously since I was about 25. But I'm apparently not the average human, because I can use products that other people can't and should not. And I'm perfectly fine, because most people look at me and go, "You don't look like you're in your 40s. I'm starting to get the white woman lip, but that's a whole other story.
The white woman lip?
Yeah, your top lip starts to shrink the older you get. You didn't know that?
Oh, I've never had a top lip my whole life. My bottom lip's been huge. My top lip's not. No,
It's called the white lady lip.
I've had that my whole life.
I do use Neutrogena every now and again.
I like Neutrogena, just about anything Neutrogena.
I started using Neutrogena when I was a
Rain
kid.
Bath
because,
is great.
Yes, and here's why I started using Rain Bath. Because when I was a kid, my parents had to take me to a dermatologist because that's where we found out all of my allergies.
Eczema.
No, I have a peeling problem. My hands and my feet peel.
Oh, it's great for eczema too, though.
So the dermatologist said to use Neutrogena, and the rain bath or rain whatever the fuck it is specifically.
It's called Rain Bath.
Okay. So and
I like
love
the
smell
original.
of it.
They have different smells now. I don't.
Yeah,
like it,
I
but
don't
the
know when
original
they
is my
changed the
favorite.
formula, but I did notice a difference in the smell, but I do still love the smell of it.
Yeah, the goldish amber one still smells the same. It's delicious.
Jelly Bean.
It's very clean.
Love Beauty and Planet shampoo and conditioner. How about we stop
Yes,
telling
Kira,
each other what products to use and research our products before? Because here's the thing about your hair, your skin, and your nails. Every single human being on the face of the planet has different textures of hair, textures of skin, and textures of nail beds. And I understand that your hair and your nails are made of the same chemical compound and it's all protein. However, they all differ. And I can tell you
they're all
that
different.
because I had a license that said that I could tell you that.
The
I
other
did
thing,
my
the other
fucking
thing
research.
is we all have different things. Like I have extremely thick hair, and that doesn't. But I don't. I actually have. People say you have extremely thick hair. I don't. I have a lot. My pores are very close together, and I have a lot of them.
Follicles.
My hair, yeah, my follicles. Thank you. But my hair itself is medium to thin. Itself, the actual shaft, compared to other people who have very coarse,
It's
thick
okay,
hair.
baby. I'm just a little more today.
And
Yeah, it's
so
called rain
what
bath.
works for me is not going to necessarily work for you. The other thing I have on top of that is eczema, which everyone's like, you have dandruff. No, I don't. I have eczema. It's different. The oils build up under the skin with dandruff, and then it pops off. Eczema is actually an allergic reaction where the skin breaks. All right, so those are two different things, and they need to be treated different.
So
Talk to
I
your
have-
doctor. If you don't have a
Yeah.
dermatologist, talk to your doctor. If you have a dermatologist, talk to your dermatologist. They
Yes.
know what the hell they're doing.
I have people yet again think I have very thick hair. And I have a shitload of hair. It's not thick. My follicle is
Mhm.
very fine. I just have a mass load of it to the point where I can't put extensions in because they fall the fuck out because my hair follicle is so fucking fine.
Yeah, braids. Well, I wanted to do this braid thing where you put the extensions and you just braid it in, and they slid.
Yep.
Right out. And this woman, this is what she did for a living. She looked at me and said, "I'm sorry,
Dakota has
we
it.
can't do this to your hair."
I did it
Damn
once
it.
in beauty school, and we did the clamp ins, and it was after I learned how to do fusions.
Mhm.
The fusions fucked up my hair.
I don't want to do that. I
And
saw
the
those.
clamp
Those
ins
scare me.
just slid right the fuck out. So I said, I'm fucking
Mhm.
done with extensions. Don't even try to sew them in.
And regular barrettes
Mhm.
don't. They have to have the teeth,
Or the rubberized
and they
parts
have
in
to
them.
be kind of big.
Yep.
So that it can just glom on. And my hair is curly, so it spits stuff across the room. Like I'll be wearing a barrette, and like 5 hours later, hit somebody in the eye.
And there's
It's a
also
bitch.
different textures to curly hair because you can have. Okay, so I was born in Ohio. I grew up in New Mexico, so I went from extremely humid to extremely dry. Okay. My father had curly, like fat curly hair, but wavy at the same time. My mother chemically processes her head so that she can have curly hair. Okay. I did not realize that my hair had any kind of wave or curl pattern in it till I moved to Kansas. Because it had been in the desert for so long that the desert sucked all the moisture out of my head.
Mm-hmm. It's like today I had ringlets because of the humidity from the cold, which is a hard thing to explain, but it does. It gets moist. Moist.
So pink tax is bullshit because we're being charged more for the same thing that a man
Because
can
we're a
buy
girl.
because we have a vagina. Now here's
Well,
the thing.
it's also because women will spend the money where
Yeah,
men
but-
won't. Men will
Right.
tend to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Pragmatic. I hate to say it that way, but it's true. Men tend to be more pragmatic.
Yeah, I know.
I say moist all the time. It drives people nuts. I don't mean it that way, though. It's just a word.
I know. So, yeah, there is definitely a thing called pink tax, and it's stupid and it's bullshit. And I don't foresee it ever changing because the world is made up of a sexist bunch of motherfuckers who think it's okay to pay more for shit. It's like buying brand name versus discount. Speaking of,
Dun dun dun.
Elsie,
The real reason we all came tonight.
right. What is your favorite drugstore makeup?
Drugstore makeup? Wet and Wild.
Probably Elf.
They have
I do
good
like
products,
Elf
by the
too.
way.
Yeah.
They do put out really good product. And I remember when they first came out, everybody was like, what? They didn't realize that there's periods in between the E and the L,
Mhm.
and the L and the F, and that it stood for eye, lips, face.
Mhm.
Everybody just calls it ELF because that's what they see. They don't see the periods. So it actually stands for eye, lips, face, people.
Yep.
They do make good products, but they don't put enough products in their fucking bottles, and it's because they charge such cheap fucking prices.
Mhm.
Truth. Bamboo and sugar cane.
Sweet! I might actually be able to grow bamboo now.
Yeah, 12% here. What?
So, are there drugstore makeups that you have purchased that have been the same standards as what we would consider top of the line makeups?
Oh, absolutely.
Physician's Formula.
I'm gonna go with Nyx on that one.
See, but Nyx started out as a major brand.
Mm-hmm.
They've
Well,
just
they
recently started
like,
going into discount stores.
Didn't they start out as doing like makeup for like movies and shit?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're just now to the point where they are in stores like Target and Walmart. Because I do see a lot of NYX products in Walmart when I go, because I'm a cheap bitch, people.
I always have to, whenever you ask me questions like that, though, I always go, it depends on what you're talking about. Are we talking about like blush formulas or eyeshadow?
Right.
I can't lump it all into one because Blonde
I'm
has
with you on that
amazing
one.
blushes. NYX has amazing eyeliners that I wouldn't compare to anything.
Right.
So I can't just be like, I mean, even with e.l.f., like, I love their brushes and things like that because they are so inexpensive. But whenever it comes to like their eyeshadows are awful.
The funny thing is their eyeshadows I end up using on my lips because they come in. Okay, so I have a little 5-color palette that's a neutral palette, and I can't hardly ever find a lipstick or a lip gloss that I like that'll stay. That's the right fucking color, so I mix my own to make my own individualized color.
Fuck yeah.
Now,
and the e.l.f. works for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my life, I'm going to talk about base foundation.
Okay.
When I first started using foundation, Clinique was my go-to. And this is when I was doing a lot of modeling, a lot of camera work, because there wasn't a lot of stuff out there. Everyone wore CoverGirl back then. Even professionals wore CoverGirl. It was the thing. Noxzema kills me. I can't deal with it. The other thing about Clinique is, hey, the color match system is amazing.
But CoverGirl did not always use Noxzema. They didn't start using that till about 20 or 30 years ago when Noxzema actually started blowing up really big.
No. CoverGirl foundation has always had Noxzema in it. It's a Noxzema company. It's been since the 20s.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's in any of their other makeup because I never used their foundation. I didn't use their makeup.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
I absolutely will not use CoverGirl for foundation because it's just shit product to me.
It's very liquidy.
Yeah.
It's like putting on. If I wanted now I would never wear foundation. Now some people wear foundation like it's almost like a lotion, light coverage, I guess they call it.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that. That would just drive me crazy. I'm either gonna wear it or I'm not gonna wear it. There's no in between.
But even their solid foundation, the one that comes in the compact that is supposed to be solid, but it's shit. I can't fucking use it.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. So did I.
There's a word for this, and the word just fell out of my head.
It all. Now the funny thing is like
it's water activated.
Wet n Wild used to have a whole series of colored eyeliners. I love those.
I wore those eyeliners back in the 90s.
Did too.
Oh
I
yeah,
fucking miss those.
we
sons
all
of
did.
bitches.
The 80s and 90s was all about the Wet n Wild eyeliner. Their lipstick sucked. Their lipstick sucked. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't work. It was like
I
wax.
remember when Rimmel started and everybody went nuts over them, and I was like, not a great company. I don't like their
I
shit.
used NYX lip liner and eyeliner in the crayons
Mhm.
for as long as I can remember. But I didn't know that they had other stuff out there.
Well,
I
that's
just got those
because
from working.
this was what we're talking about is the time before the internet when we didn't know we had actual choices besides what were shown to us.
Except it was in the store. Sadly. Right. The first foundation that I liked after Clinique was I just tried it. I think it was last year. It was like January of 2020, and that was Physicians Formula, and I actually really liked that.
Wet n Wild's photo finish isn't bad, except if you can get past the smell of it.
It's bright and stinks like paint.
It does.
Okay, this photo finish.
No, it's okay. Probably the same
has
formula,
no smell.
except for but the liquid formula that they have.
It literally has a spatula as its little sofa.
And it smells like fucking paint thinner.
Oh, that would be no.
But it's a great fucking foundation.
Oops. I bought this because Cherry and I were talking about it and I wanted to try it. This is amazing. I've never used it's called Hide.
Concealer.
It's what professionals use to hide their tattoos.
It's better than Dermablend, dude.
It's supposed to be better than Dermablend. I've never actually used Dermablend, but let me tell you, put this on and it's not coming off until you're ready to take it off.
I had to look to see what it
It's amazing.
Now, yes, I do buy like drugstore foundation because Justin says I'm not allowed in Ulta without adult supervision, and he doesn't want to go in there because he doesn't want to spend that much time in there with me because I can spend all day in there.
No, concealer I use Sadie Lady.
I use the same thing as my foundation. I just use a lighter color.
I just use e.l.f.
Yeah, like their camo concealer isn't horrible, but they could reformulate it a little bit. But the whole premise behind me talking about the make business is a lot of people look at the major brands and they think that Morphe and MAC and Jeffree Star and Jaclyn Hill and people who put out major brands are the only major brands that are out there, and they're not. You can go to places like BH Cosmetics and get professional kinds of makeup or professional grade
brands
makeup.
You've never heard of.
Well, no, BH Cosmetics is strictly their own company, but they're going to give you better pricing because I don't believe we should have to pay you as much for makeup, especially for name brands, as we fucking do. I'm tired of paying Jeffree for his fucking name. I understand he has revolutionized the makeup industry, but motherfucker, you've been canceled more times than I fart in a day.
If you want to see a funny show, I think it's our third makeup table that Doll and I did a year and a half ago.
Colourpop is good. Okay.
Colourpop is fantastic.
Because she's like, okay, so I got this Jeffree Star something or another. And I looked at her and I went, what's Jeffree Star? I thought she was gonna faint or something. She was
do I
no clue.
Support the man and the human, I should say, because I don't want to misgender Jeffree. Do I support the human and the decisions that they have made in their life? No. Have they revolutionized the makeup industry? Absolutely. They have put a high standard on other companies, and I appreciate that. I truly do, because there are companies that when they put out a line, like they put out a foundation line, there are some people that they either don't go light enough or they don't go dark enough on their foundation for, and I find that to be offensive as shit because you're not being inclusive. You're being obtrusive. Okay? So if you're going to make makeup, make it for everybody. I don't care if
at least make mix-ins.
Fish belly or if you're fucking purple.
Yep.
Make sure if you're going to make a fucking color, it's going to fit the person who's buying it. Don't look at the celebrities. Look at the average person.
Now, for eyeshadow bases, I love
Okay.
these things.
I've never
Very
used an
nice.
eyeshadow base, and I really want to.
You should.
Beauty Creation. These are the Beauty Creations.
Mhm.
What was it? Bright. Dare to be bright.
Okay.
And I got all of them.
Yeah, I bought their whole PR package. Fucking
So-
amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I did too. The gel liners.
And they're all around $4 each, or you could buy the whole lot. I think even with the code, it was only like $75, and you get, what was it, like 12 colors each?
I think so. Let me double check. I have them right here.
It was 12 of the like gel liners or gel pencil
12.
liners, gel pomades, and then the eyeshadow
The
base.
base. Yeah.
And you get all those for like, I did for $75 whenever they.
I ended
first
up 82.
That's
I
not
think
bad,
was what
honestly,
mine was.
price-wise, because here's the thing.
No,
is
that's why I did it.
Afterpay is another devil that we're going to talk about with anything.
Never used it.
Makeup
I've never used it.
especially.
No, I keep telling myself
I
no.
haven't either, but people keep telling me that I need to because I need to get this and now you need to get that and I'm like, but I don't want to do Afterpay because it's like layaway and I would never pay it off and it would just be bad
Yeah.
because they would hand me a product. It'd be like my credit cards. They'd hand me products and I forget to pay them. But I understand the want and or need to go out and buy brand name things. But that doesn't mean it's always going to be the best quality or it's going to be the best product. I have seen people take drugstore makeup and pull out some of the most fantastic looks. I've also seen people buy the most expensive shit that they can buy and pull out the shittiest looks.
A lot of it does have to do with practice and talent.
Well, practice, but yes. I don't think I'm ever going to have the talent, but you know, every time I say
You
it,
have the
it's back
talent.
to me.
You just need more
See?
practice.
This is what happens. This is what fucking happens, okay? I tell her I don't think I can do that. She says, yes, you can. I could.
Yes, you can.
When you have my eyeliner.
See, we'll see. Thursday. We'll see Thursday.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. So, Vixie has started
Butterfinger.
on Thursdays because I came up with the idea to do the spinner wheel, and then I started bitching about it. Like a dummy. So
I
we
came up
changed
with
it.
another idea.
That's okay. Vixie has decided she's gonna pick candy bars and assign them to us, and we are gonna pick those colors and make something out of them. But when I say I don't have the talent, what I mean is I don't have the artistic side of it, as far as like my imagination don't work the same way. Like I am very. How do I put this? I wouldn't think to use makeup to put actual art on my face versus doing just a look.
That just takes time, and whether you want to or not, that's also a thing. I don't do it very often. Sometimes.
Whatchamacallit? Wait, which one did you give me, Vixie? It wasn't whatchamacallit though.
You have a Butterfinger. Maggie has a whatchamacallit.
Yeah. So somebody did get. We're gonna have to tune in on that. Go to.
Maggie has a whatchamacallit. Tune in Thursday.
Mm-hmm. And I gave Vixie
Milky Way.
Yeah.
And Doll got a payday.
Did she?
Are y'all doing anything on Friday?
Friday this week? Not yet, but we have a table if you want to come.
We don't have a theme, but we always have a table.
We always have a table. We don't have a theme for Friday.
And we are
I'm actually
discussing we are in the discussions. Doll and I are talking about doing one on Monday since she is not available to do them during the days that we typically do them. So I said that I would have no problems hosting a makeup show on Mondays if she wanted. So I think we're going to do that not today, but I think we're going to start that next Monday.
Cool.
Next Monday, yeah.
And it'll be at the same time that our normal makeup tables would be at from now on, which is going to be, we did change the times. Yes, they did. They're going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, or sorry, Mountain, and 3 p.m. Pacific.
If you want to get a palette and you don't know what one to get, this is my go-to for people. This is my first palette I ever got, and I still love it. I need a new one, actually. And it's Beauty Glaze Color Fusion.
Let me tell you
like
why I love that
$8.
palette. Yeah, the price point on this is amazing. And it's really good product. Most of the colors on there, that if they're not shimmered, they're not shadows, they're pigments. So it gives you the not 6 on Monday. No,
Not 6 on
Monday's
Monday,
gonna be,
no.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
4.
Then I apologize. It's going to be 4 p.m., which would be 3 p.m. my time. So with the color fusion, for me, it's just it's a very good one to start with because you get all your primary and your secondary colors.
Mm-hmm.
So you get your basic colors to play with. And I prefer pigments over shadows. I don't know why.
I think I prefer pigments over shadows. I didn't realize for the longest time that there was a difference.
Yeah,
I just thought it was all pigments, and some people just were crap at making them. To be honest, that's what I thought. This is the You Can Be palettes. I really like these. The price point isn't that bad, and their colors are not quite as true.
Mm-hmm.
You can build them though.
Yeah. Kind of like the Delancey palettes. They are pigments, but you have to build them.
Yeah. But
they're
not a bad price, and they have all different kinds. I think I have 4 different ones on my wish list that I don't have. But my go-to for doing any kind of really intense look, whether it be if I'm catfishing and I'm changing all my bone structure around, or if I'm doing a piece of artwork, I use Maharan Star Blend as my go-to. Maharan Star Blend. Maharan has been around forever. We've used this in the theater since the theater was born, since makeup was born.
That's another reason why I brought both you and Elsie up, because you have the theater training and Elsie has the license of a makeup artist.
Yep.
And
cake makeup. That's the word I could think of.
Okay. The funny thing is when I had my cosmetology license, I actually could have called myself a makeup artist, because there's a difference between an artist and an enthusiast. Okay. I'm an enthusiast because I'm no longer licensed to do so. Anybody who calls himself a makeup artist and does not have a license to back it is not an artist. They are a fucking enthusiast. And you can argue with me until you're blue in the fucking face and passed out on the fucking ground. But legally, motherfuckers, unless you are licensed, you are not a fucking artist. You're a goddamn enthusiast.
I've just been doing it my whole life. But the reason I like, it's the Star Blend. The Paradise, you can only use water. You can't use it dry. The Star Blend, you can use both dry and wet. And you get, this is, I think, 4 ounces. No, 2 ounces.
A fucking huge pan. That's what I know.
It's 2 ounces. So you get the one color. It's 2 ounces for around 10 to 17, depending on the color. Because different pigments are going to cost you different money. Just like if you're buying paint, like watercolors or oil paints, it's the same thing. But they're very true to color.
And I have them on my wish list. I have a 6-pack of them. They're in a palette. So, of all of the products that you guys have ever used, I don't give a fuck what the product is. What has been your favorite product?
They don't make it anymore.
Okay.
They don't make mine anymore, but they'll be bringing it back next year.
Oh, you must be talking about the NYX eyeliner.
The eyeliner.
But I mean, aside from that, the NYX Glitter Glue is an amazing cult favorite. That shit is fantastic. If you want to put obviously glitter on your eyes or a pigment, and you don't have an eyeshadow base that don't make it look.
I thought I ordered the NYX eyeshadow or the glitter glue. No, I ordered some shit from fucking Amazon. It worked, but it looks the same.
Is that what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, no, it works.
I need to get
the same.
Is it called Derma drops for my pomade?
You mean a mixing medium?
Yeah. What's it?
I have the Duraline. Is that what you're talking about?
Duraline, that's what it is.
Okay, yeah. That's an amazing product too.
Maharan has one, but it's big. It's a really big bottle of it.
Oh yeah, they gave me one for their mystery box, and I gave it away in my giveaway. I never tried it though.
It's supposed to be good, but it's just such a big box.
You were be
big
here.
thing of
it. What are you doing on Facebook? I see what you're doing.
I see you.
I don't know.
Doing makeup is
products. I think
always a learning process.
Favorite brands would be another story. That's a huge question to ask, but
that's That's what I'm here for, though, baby. I'm here to ask the big questions.
I'm here to ask the big questions.
You're learning.
I used my favorite lipstick ever used to be Revlon. I think it was called Color Stay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And they don't make it anymore. It came in a little square tube. It was about this long. And you put that on. And I was a 2-pack-a-day smoker. Always drinking coffee and water. And that stuff would last 18 hours.
Fucking love it. See, I don't wear lipstick. I wear lip gloss. And it was CoverGirl Wet Slicks. And they don't fucking make it anymore.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Amazing.
One of the things I just bought was my first, I think I did. I was looking at it. I might not have bought it yet. I have never had a highlighter. Like a shimmer. Like
about shit.
Never.
I said, what?
Never. So I want one, of course.
Now, granted, you can sub them out or dupe them out with eyeshadow, with shimmer eyeshadows.
Oh, I've done that, but I want some of the real stuff.
Variety. Right, and I get that. I truly do. And another thing is research whether you want a liquid or if you want solid.
I want dust.
So
I want all the cool shimmery stuff that LC uses. I just don't have that kind of money.
Right.
I would literally start with, and JD Glow has coupon codes for days. I have Honey in my browser, all that shit hooked on there. Every time I make an order with JD Glow, I get like $10, $15 knocked off there. And that's basically 2 eyeshadows. So they're huge pans. And they're going to last you forever, but they're very fragile. Very fragile.
Oh, Maharan. My first white palette cake I got of the Maharan, I dropped it. And my black one I dropped, and I reset. Okay, so just so y'all know, there's an old trick, and it does work. It's not great, but it does work. What you do is when a pan breaks, you chop it up as best you can into a powder, and then you add, and then you put rubbing alcohol in it, and you press it with a glass or something about the same size as that pan.
And you let it dry.
And you let it dry. Now that works for a while. After a while, it starts breaking up again. Because you'll never get it the same consistency as the...
A lady did it, but she used something other than rubbing alcohol, and I would have to go back through
I have no idea.
Videos. But let me address some of these comments really quick. Myrtle said, I'm still learning how to do my makeup. Honey, it's a continual learning process. There are techniques, but there is no perfect way to do makeup. It is your own art. You can do with it however you please. You don't have to look just like Sally next to you. I mean, you watch us every makeup table, and we have 3 to 4 different people, if not more, on each show, and we all have very different styles of doing our makeup. Now, granted, I would love to be able to do makeup a specific way, but there are physical limitations to my makeup because I don't have the eyes for what Elsie's doing right now. I do it. Yeah, I do it, but it's not going to look the same because my eyes are fucked off. Okay?
No, they're just shaped different.
Well, I want lipo on my eyes. Okay.
Okay.
Figuring out what best color for your foundation would be best. I just learned this because I'm dumb and oblivious.
You're not dumb.
You have to match your neck, not your face.
If you want someone to professionally match you, go to a store, one of the stores in the mall, and Clinique. I trust Clinique because I've been one of their clients for a long, long time. But they'll sit down and color match you, they have the palettes right there. And they will color match you. It's not a guessing game. And the technicians in the Clinique booths, I know, have to have a lot of training to get that job. They don't just give anyone that job. There are some other makeup counters where it doesn't matter if you know anything or not. They'll just put you there.
Here's the thing: is at certain stores, yes, you do have to have a certain level of training. But if you are to be a makeup artist in places like Ulta Sephora, a MAC store, or Clinique, you do have to be trained. You do have to have a license.
Basically, yes, you have to be a professional makeup artist. You have to be licensed. Just like if I wanted to be a professional motorcycle rider, I would need to be licensed. Or if I wanted to be a professional
that
artist,
so
I'd have
you
to
can-
sell shit.
To be an instructor in most states with motorcycles, and somebody can tell me if I'm wrong, but all the states I've ever been in, all you have to have is your endorsement and so many years on a motorcycle.
Right.
Okay.
Because you have your endorsement, you are a professional rider.
Right.
I can ride,
anybody
but I'm
can
not a
go get-
professional because I don't have my
Right.
endorsement.
You can go get the endorsement on your license. You have to
Yeah,
take
but I can go
just like
get
a
my
driver's test.
get my makeup license online in 3 months or less too.
Correct. And that's without stepping foot in the building.
Yep.
Whereas I went the long
If I had
route,
the
and
money.
I actually went to school, and it cost me a load of money, and I fucked it off.
I don't have the money.
Jane says I'm a professional driver. My license is so. Yeah, by
It
the
says
way,
so.
you don't have to go to school to get your CDL. It's encouraged that you do to get your CDL. Chrissy,
Chrissy, if we
says, "I
were
love
closer,
highlight
we'd be
bags
having
and
coffee.
I had coffee with Vixie today. She got to see my island. We had coffee.
We did.
Yes, your throat. Because so there's things like medical conditions that will change your face color. Like I have hypertension, which gives me a very, and I also have rosacea, which gives me a very red tone to my skin. But my neck, unless my blood pressure is sky fucking high, does not turn any other color than what it is, or if I scratch the shit out of it. So I was told to match it to my neck versus my face.
A lot of people can do their inner wrist too. Like we were talking about, a lot of us have this. I have
My
blue
wrist is actually darker
undertones
than
and
throat, though.
green.
I would
But
do
you can
it
tell
right
right here.
Right here would be
Right
the
there?
spot for me.
But that right there's still red on me.
You have
Like,
pink
I'm
undertones
red, like,
then.
I told you were pinker. You little
I
pinky.
know. I know. I'm like a newborn baby, god damn it, with a fish mouth.
Pinky. Rosy cheeks.
No, that's the hypertension and the rosacea. Sorry.
But also a lot of, what's that one? I tried that one and I did not like it. That one where you get your money back if you don't like it. It's all the hype everywhere. It starts with Kirish? No. Oh,
It's
that's
not
going to drive me
KVD.
nuts. Say that again?
Depending on the company, KVD.
No, that's not it. Anyways, there's one. Oh, if you take the online thing,
you're wrong.
yeah, maquillage, Il maquillage.
El maquillage.
Yes, hated it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, kids.
It was supposed to be full coverage. It was not. It was light coverage. It was so liquidy. It ran down my face, even if I was putting it on with.
Watch with foundations is if they're going to oxidize or not, because people don't realize what oxidize.
It did. And I have green
Oxidization
undertones, and that's bad.
Like when Fenty first came out and put out their whole line of foundations, they oxidized quick as fuck within like 30 minutes. People were pissed the fuck off. So they had to change their formula. And there's a lot of over the drugstore foundations that if you buy, you think they're getting cake, and it's not necessarily getting cakey. They're oxidizing. Go ahead.
See how little it's running on her face right now? The maquillage, or how you ever say it, it would be down in my boobs by now. It was terrible.
They really are picky about their drivers to the point where if you are a driver for Walmart, you cannot make a phone call while you are on duty. The only time you can make calls is on your 1-hour break. And if you do take a phone call while you are on duty with them, it better be from them.
Yep.
And that's just their trucking industry, by the way. They are very strict with their drivers. And their drivers also have immaculate safety records.
Both of you use eyeliner in your waterline, right?
Yes.
I do not. I do not, because I have, when I was born without openings to my ducts.
Your ducts.
So they had to be surgically opened. So they're really big compared to everybody else's. And I had eyeliner on my waterline twice, both times infection.
Well, that's a lot of the reasons why they tell us waterline. That right there on your eye, and your eye right there.
Right.
There's a ledge right there. And you got it
So-
both. She's putting it on her waterline right now.
Not only am I a bad kid, but put eyeliner on my waterline. Just a little trick to let you guys know. If you want it to stay, take whatever coordinating eyeshadow of your eyeliner, just barely dab on there. Don't get it in your eye; it's gonna burn and stay.
It hurts.
Cry. But it'll help it. It's like setting powder.
That's what that's called.
So it has to stay longer. But I come from the generation where we used to literally light our fucking eyeliners with a lighter to make it darker, and then we would put it on our eyelids and possibly burn ourselves.
Yep.
Not the best thing to do. Don't do it, kids. Don't do what I do. I'm telling you. Because if you do it and you hurt yourself, I'm going to tell you, I told you not to do that, dumbass. You shadow in your waterline, it lasts longer. Yeah.
I clean my waterline with a Q-tip first, and then I put my eyeliner on it.
I put my
Just dry
eyeliner
it off.
under my eyelashes.
Oh, and my big thing is I want to learn how to do faded brows. I can't do it, damn it. But I want to learn how to
Faded?
do it, damn it. Where they're ommed out to where it's almost nothing and it builds into like Elsie does.
Oh, that's just practice.
I'll teach you.
I get that. I need you to teach me, lady. I want to have pretty eyebrows.
We can
even
go
though
on Zoom
this-
call anytime.
Girl, now I gotta download Zoom. Shit. Okay.
Actually, you have to download Zoom? I don't know. I don't know how all that works, but I need to
I
learn.
don't either.
So.
Yeah, I mean
For what?
Zoom,
Oh, you guys can use the Discord server.
whatever works. Yeah.
Okay.
I paid
But
for the video chat.
Another
You guys
thing
can
is
use it.
where I put my eyebrows on is where I believe they need to be on my face because where they naturally grow. I don't like where they're at because they're literally the bottom lines of my eyebrows. Because I can't. Okay, so the bottom lines of my eyebrows is where the top of my natural eyebrows grow, and I don't think that's where they're supposed to be.
I'm probably going to shave mine this week simply because I want to be able to put them wherever I want them.
This is an 18+ channel. Yeah, kids don't do what I do. Also, there's a fucking disclaimer in the description below. So if anything that I say or anybody on this panel says that if it offends you, you should have read the fucking disclaimer, you dumbass.
If you're under the age of 30, I'll call you kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You a pup.
You just a pup. With the big dogs.
Also, speaking of the description below, we've got lots of links down there. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom. Go check them all out because all of our information is down there, including the Discord. So
Sure
go check
is.
all of those out. There's a couple of links in there that are really awesome that you guys should check out that help. They help with the funding of the channel, like the Planet link and Doll's House at Shop. All the proceeds do go back into the channel, so we can keep doing this. Vixie and I were discussing that the other day. I was like, because I played that for a while, and I was like, only not go to not one, but so not to do this shit, you guys, and Vixie just started doing BoxyCharm, so that's not going to be cheap either. And we're not saying that you guys need to pay for that, but
No, but we did start doing BoxyCharm, and the Friday after we receive it, we will be showcasing it on the makeup table. So if you guys want to see us open up our BoxyCharm boxes, that's when you're going to want to do it. And if you
And
want a
I'm
heads up
hoping-
of when that's going to be,
you got to be.
you need to be in the Discord channel so I can say, hey, I got my BoxyCharm box. Guess what?
I did.
Next
think this show was
Friday,
probably gonna
we're
run-
opening it up.
It's because I unplugged my phone.
Her Wi-Fi
I did
is
say the
dead.
show was. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is dead. I'm running on a hotspot right now, so I apologize. However, I'm hoping this exposes us to other brands because there are so many different makeup brands out there that don't have to be the normal brand names that we would use. There are so many companies out there, so many great products out there, and I want to be exposed to all of them.
If you want a good Instagram to follow, Indie Makeup Hotspot is the one, and she posts all kinds of indie makeup on there, all new companies, but amazing fucking formulas that are so interesting, not just your normal eyeshadow palettes and shit like that. So if you like interesting stuff that you've never used before, Indie Makeup Hotspot is the way to go.
She acts like we have time to do this, Vixie.
We might have to have her pick something out every month that we have to buy and try out.
Yeah, that would probably be best because, I mean, at this point, the funny thing is, it's like...
I work 50-hour weeks right now.
I don't, but I'm up here all the fucking time. So, like, my brain is so focused on Planet Flipside at this point in my life. Other things are like, the real world exists? I'm supposed to play on the... Wait, I'm supposed to keep up with video games, social media, the internet, people, more people, real life outside of Planet Flipside. What? No, I can't do this. It's a lot, guys.
It's crazy.
There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes here. And I seriously wish all of you guys could understand how much work we do put into it. I wish you guys could see, like, the amount of stress that we all go through. And then you would understand.
One of my 3 o'clock in the morning calls to Cherry. Cherry!
It's okay, baby. I got you. We're right here. We can breathe. We can breathe together.
We can breathe.
Right, and we understand that you guys have lives outside of Planet Flipside. We don't.
Do.
I don't know what the fuck just came out of her face, but she wrong. We do not have lives outside of Planet Flipside. And I'm okay with that.
Yes, everyone have a great day tomorrow. It's our day off. You may or may not see us on social media on Tuesdays. If you do, we're actually Fig Newtons. It's not
those are drafts that we're posting.
Or something I went, I was supposed to post that. Oh!
My ass will get up whenever the fuck I feel like it. I have a play date tomorrow. A friend of mine comes over on Tuesdays. We call it our play date, and we just hang out all day. Before that, it was I would get up, have my coffee, and fuck around on the computer, and then start playing video games all day. But no,
Now that we've made computer games work, I don't tend to do them on Tuesday.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness. I didn't even get to cover
Dakota.
a quarter of anything that I really wanted to cover as far as the makeup, and I feel really bad about that.
We can always do it again.
We absolutely can. I was just really excited because we got Elsie for a second time in a week.
I know. I love it.
You have to be in Wichita.
I'm always down. I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays off my normal job.
Well,
Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Oh, girl.
Mondays and Wednesdays, you're ours now. Just so you know.
You just volunteered.
No, she wasn't volunteering. She was voluntold.
She was voluntold. This is how it works here, Elsie. I don't know if you know this or not. Cherry, the same thing happened to Cherry. She did one show.
Seriously,
and I'm like, hey,
this
Cherry.
is what happened. Hey, Cherry, I have a show I want you to come on. We want to do an interview with you. All right, cool. When? We're going to do it on a Friday night. Oh, okay, cool. I'm there. Hey, by the way, if you need me or want me anytime, just let me know. Oh, okay. Hey, Cherry, what? We're doing this makeup show. Or no, it was Homespun Magic. Hey, we're doing this craft show. Oh, I'm down. That's cool. Hey, Cherry, we're doing a makeup show. Oh, okay, that's cool. Vixie, I'm here. You need me. Use me and abuse me. Oh, I thought she didn't hear that. And let me tell you, she uses me and abuses me, and I love it. I absolutely
The minute
adore
you say that,
she does not. She acts like she don't hear you, so she gets you to say it a second and third time just to make sure that you did say it the first time. And then it's full fucking force. It's okay though. It's no big deal. It is. It is. And I love it. You guys, I can't even explain the amount of just absolute pure love that I have for this channel, for the audience, for the people who interact with us, for the people who are behind the scenes that don't come up, for the people who are on the scenes. I just love everybody, everything and everybody. So
y'all are awesome.
You're awesome.
All y'all.
Y'all.
All y'all. I need to sleep.
I need to pee.
Oh no.
I've had to pee for like 30 fucking minutes.
Oh, you could have gone.
I know I could have.
We would have let you.
I know.
All right, remember everybody, We're all made up of the stuff of stars that makes us extraordinary creatures. So find your spark, ignite your passions, and make your dreams come true. I believe in each and every one of you, and I will catch you all on Wednesday.
Wednesday at
6 o'clock.
there you go. Elsie, what do you got for us, babe?
Yeah, I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Have a good night.
Kylie, bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys, thank you for being here as always. I love each and every single one of you, and I do appreciate each and every single one of you. We will be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. with Eastern Standard Time with the makeup table, and then we do have family game night following that at 9 p.m. And then after that, we do have Minecraft, which will be gaming with Vixie at I believe 9:30, 10:30. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, it's after family game night. And then we will be back Thursday with the makeup table. And then we have Homespun Magic. There you go, 10:30. And then we also, after that, we have another episode of Gaming with Vixie, and we play Don't Starve together. Then on Friday, we have the makeup table, and we have Dollhouse afterwards. And then Saturdays, we have morning coffee, and we have Creator Corner, or whatever we come up with that night if we don't have an interview. It's always a toss-up in the air to see what's going to go on Saturday night, so it's exciting. Sundays, we do have the coffee in the morning. We have the RPG Tavern in the afternoon, and then we do have Bitches with Switches, Mario Kart in the evenings, and then right back to Mondays. Next Monday, we are going to start a makeup table with Doll and myself, so that will be at 4 p.m. Eastern? Yeah, because it's 3 p.m. my time. And then we will have Bitches with Switches Animal Crossing that evening. And then afterwards, we will roll right back into Cherry Rants. So don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to tell your friends. We are so close to 500 subscribers, and we are so close to doing this big giveaway. We really, really want you guys to have this box because there's so much shit going in this box. It's going to cost so much to ship. Oh my God. You got to get in on it. And if you don't use this shit in the box, we've told you to regift it for fuck's sake. Hey? Fuck. Anyway, that's the schedule. Get in the Discord to find out what's going on behind the scenes. Go see if there's something new going on. See what's just come fuck around with us. Give us the food porn. We love the food porn. As always, you guys, trolls motherfucking taste like chicken, and I'm a hungry bitch. Okay? Love your fellow human, even if they're stupid. Okay, love you. Bye! Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Okay, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the Bomb Pop force be caught or killed, the head of Vixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying. Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said. You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not.